In this video, we are going to determine the slope of a line from a graph. And this is part 2, so I totally hope you saw part 1. If not, dude, go back and check. Because in part 1, we talked about lines going in different directions and having different slopes. For example, we use words like up, down. We said that a line was flat or that a line could fall. And then we said, well, lines that are flat are called horizontal lines. Lines that fall are vertical. And of course, lines that go up are increasing. Lines that go down are decreasing. So when a line goes up like this, we say that it has a positive slope. When a line is decreasing like this, we say it has a negative slope. When a line is flat or horizontal, we say it has zero slope. And when a line is vertical like this, no thanks, we call that undefined slope. So I'm going to move this here, and I'm totally going to stop and wait so that you could do a screenshot of this because this is super important and like so helpful. I totally don't mind if you put it on Instagram, #fabulous. So to measure slope, we actually do this in 3 parts. We look for the points, we measure the rise between the points, we measure the run between the points. So let's try a couple of examples of each type of slope. So this line right here, I see that it goes up, right? Going up. So this line has a positive slope. So now let's actually measure the slope. I find the points and I see that it is going up. It's going up 4. So I can write here +4 and over 2. Over 2. So the pattern between the points is that it moves up 4 and over 2. So I can say that the slope is up 4 over 2, or 4 halves. I could also simplify and say that this line with a positive slope has a slope of 2. We use m because m stands for the movement. So this red line, is definitely decreasing. So we say that this line has a negative slope because it's going down. So for example, I can count between the points that it is going down and then runs 3. So let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This line's going down 5 and it's running 3. So the slope, the movement is down 5 over 3, or negative 5/3. I don't think that can be simplified. Let's try another. So this horizontal line, this horizontal line is called zero slope because when I try to measure between the points, there's actually no no rise. It's not really rising. So it doesn't matter what fraction you write, it is rising nothing and then moving up. It doesn't actually matter what number you use here because this is still going to be a zero slope. It's horizontal, zero slope. And then the last example, you guessed it, a vertical line. Vertical lines have undefined slope. So this line has an undefined slope because if I were to write the fraction of the rise over the run, when I write the fraction, there's going to be some random number up here, but the run would be 0, and anything with 0 in the denominator is undefined. If you don't believe me, go check it on your calculator, divide by 0, see what happens. So right now, here's your turn. If you go to my MCPS Classroom, you should totally do it, by the way. If you go to my MCPS Classroom or Google Drive, you will find this awesome slope worksheet for you to try. So take a moment, pause the video, and then when you're ready, come on back and let's do the worksheet together. So let's find the slope between -5, -2, and 1, 2. So let's start by -5, -2, which is right here, and 1, 2, which is right here. I'll get a nice little beautiful line, connect these for you. And I see that this is a positive line. So let's look for my points. I see one right there. Yep. And it goes up to over 3, up to over 3. So this is going up 2 and running 3. So I can say that this has a slope of positive 2/3. If I had to describe the slope, I'd say that the slope of this line is positive because the line goes up. I also know that it is a slope of 2/3. Well, friends, guess what? It is now your turn. Go ahead and pause the video and wait a sec to check out my solution. Ready? Okay. Let's find the slope between these 2 points. Now this line is also going up. Let's look for my points. Boom, right here. Excellent. So you can see that between these 2 points, my line goes up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2. So this goes up 3 units and runs 2 units. So the slope is positive 3/2. The slope of this line is definitely positive because the line is increasing. It's going up. Let's try another. I hope you're pausing the video. I don't think you are. I think you're totally just waiting for me to do it, which is fine. But bruh, you got this. So when I graph these 2 points, I have to find the slope. I want to show you that the slope is, this is a vertical line, right? So these types of vertical lines, we say that the slope is undefined. Remember? If you don't believe me, like rewind, bruh, go back and then watch it again. And then remember that screenshot? Instagram? Are we not friends? Come on, guys. Last one. Pause the video, try it on your own. Okay. If we look at this line, I see that this line is definitely going down. So if I have to find the slope between these 2 points, I see that this line is going down 2 and then running. Ooh, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going down 2 spaces and going 9. So I can say that this has a slope of negative 2/9. This slope is negative. I know that it's negative because the line is decreasing. It's going down. So let's summarize. I can see that this line will clearly have a positive slope because this line is increasing, it's going up. This line has a negative slope, it is decreasing, going down. This line has 0 slope because it is a horizontal line. And this line, oh, not negative, this line has an undefined slope. It's a vertical line. Vertical lines have no slope. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of slope. This is our practice page. Right now, what I really want you to do is your next step is to go back to my MCPS classroom, check out the next activity, and if you need some help, go to Google, go to Khan Academy, and find slope. Thanks, friends.